Welcome to the D Program Show. I'm your host, RMJR. We're going to talk about some it's going to be real disturbing, but I'm going to, normally when I go live, I look for participants. But this one right here, if somebody join, that's fine. If they don't, we're going to keep it pushing. I'm going to share this to my regular Facebook page so it can get out, and we'll get right into it. Y'all give me a second. Okay, it's on now. So we're going to do it like this. The Tyree Nichols video. The Tyree Nichols video is very disturbing, to say the least. The Tyree Nichols video, let me do it like this. The Tyree Nichols video has caused, let's jump into this. And the call, if you want to call in, the call in line is on the screen. But let's jump into this right here. Tyree Nichols, before the video came out, we knew that Tyree Nichols, based on the information was given, that Tyree Nichols was beat to death. We knew that. We also knew that Tyree Nichols was beat by 5 other black men. So, why watch the video? Why? Why in the hell would you watch the video? Watching the video only triggers your emotions. Watching the video only triggers your emotions. So if you watch the video knowing before Tyree Nichols' video was released, if you watched it, you was looking to get mad. Because you already knew the outcome before you watched it. What did you watch it for? To see how bad they beat him? Then we knew the outcome. So do we hate each other so bad that we got to go watch the physical beating? Because it's doing something to you psychologically when you watch the video. It really is. It's doing something to you. It's triggering emotions. It's making you upset. It's making you angry. Look at the city of Memphis. Look at the state of the city of Memphis and see where they at. If you're watching this, share this video. Again, we already knew that he was beat. We already knew that he was killed. We already knew that it was by 5 officers, but we still watched it. I didn't, but we still watched it. Now I'm hearing the stuff about resisting arrest. Whether he resisted arrest or not, it's 5 people. You couldn't apprehend him. Then, again, with the protest, I stated that if you're not protesting when a gang member kills somebody, don't protest this. What I'm stating is stand on it across the board. We have deeper issues than just this is an issue, no less. I will not take away from the young man losing his life, but we got to use this as a teachable moment. In this moment, we have to understand, okay, this shows a level of hatred for each other. Why do we hate each other to the point that we want to go see us beat us? That's deep. Why? We already knew that he was beat. We already knew that he was killed. And we was told by his mother, we don't want this. So why did the video get put out? I'm going to ask the hard questions. His mother could have stopped the video and people would have respected it. Some would have been upset, but the damage was done. There was no need for the public to see the video. Yes, his family, if they wanted to see the video, they should have saw the video. That's his family. But there was no need for the public to see the video because all it's doing is triggering emotions. Then, once you watch the video, you wasted your time. I'm going to be honest. We knew the outcome. So do you hate yourself to the point to where you want to know how bad he was beat so you could trigger your anger? So that's something going on within you. People don't want to talk about it. We are programmed to get upset. We are programmed for those weaker tendencies to come out of us when we don't know how to control our emotions. I'm putting this out on live because this message needs to be heard. The young man's faith was already put out there before it ever came to us. We knew. Now people might click on this video hoping to watch the video. This is not that. What the hell is wrong with people to the point to where we want to see each other get brutalized? That is the deeper question. His mother stood up there. Where's his father? Again, his mother stood up there. Where is his father? I don't know, so I'm asking the question. If you come back and watch this, you can put it in the comments. Then we have rioting, looting. They're tearing up the city of Memphis. That's not going to bring Mr. Nichols back. It's not. Let's deal with it. It's not going to bring him back. What we got to deal with the issue is he's gone. He was gone before the video was released, but yet people still want to go watch the video. So you want to see a fellow man get beat. We knew he was dead before the video came out. What does that say about you? That's the hard question. And people keep sharing it. Why? Why are you sharing a video where a man is beat to death? What does that say about you? We need to have a conversation to where we understand and we are holding each other accountable. I hate that happened to Mr. Nichols. I do. Whether he resisted arrest or not, he's dead. Let's deal with the psyche of those 5 officers. Nobody is talking about getting them folks counseling because they need it. Because to beat a man, whether you're a police officer or not, that way you got some issues. Whether you in prison for the rest of your life or whether you on the street, you got some issues. We need to deal with the fact that we need to deal with it all across the board. This is a parenting issue. What were you taught? Why do you feel like you need to celebrate the death of beating a man? Why are you so angry that you feel like you need to beat a man to death? Why couldn't you have what was the compassion in you while beating a man to death? What was the compassion in you? Why did you feel the need to watch it? Everybody's talking about the officers. Yes, they was dead wrong. I agree. They was dead wrong. But you sharing the video, dead wrong. You watching the video when you knew the end before it was put out, dead wrong. We knew that he was dead. I didn't need to see it. I don't need to see it. The young man was dead. Then I'm hearing people say he was calling for his mother. Sad, yes. But why do you want to see that? It's the deeper question. Why? Why do you want to see a man call for his mother? Why? What is in your psyche and on going through your brain that you want to see a young man who you already know was beat to death before the video was put out? Why? What is wrong with people? And the media keeps pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. It's something, this is programming at its finest. We need to deal with why we hate each other. That's what we need to deal with before it be another Tyree Nichols. We're dealing with that on a daily basis, whether it's put out to the public or not. We're dealing with this every day. But let's protest. Protesting, from my understanding, you got to plan that. So let's plan to get together and talk about in your community how this can stop or curve it. Why do we hate each other? That's the question. You watching this video means that you want to see something in you wants to see another man get beat to death. You knew he was beat to death, but nobody wants to talk about that. We want to talk about what Mr. Nichols did wrong. Mr. Nichols is dead. We want to talk about what the officers did wrong. That has already happened. But let's talk about your issues. Let's talk about why this keeps happening and why they keep putting these videos out. We was triggered by the Rodney King incident. We was triggered by George Floyd. We was triggered by Trayvon Martin. Now this, Tamir Rice. We keep being triggered, whether it's a white man doing it, whether it's a black man doing it. Why do you want to see it when you already know the end result? Mr. Nichols wasn't going to come back by you watching the video, but yet, I got to see it. It's something in you saying, I got to see it. Why do you got to see a man get beat to death? It's training you for something in the future. We don't want to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with the real psychological issue here. Everybody's involved got an issue. If you watched it, you got an issue. The man who beat him got an issue. His family is dealing with the issue of a loss of a loved one. So it's an issue across the board. Then it's in the city, Memphis, where the police chief is a black lady. They had a unit. These 5 men were part of a unit. What did the unit do that we don't know? If they feel like beating this man the way they beat him, this is a reoccurring issue. I've heard people say in Memphis, they'll beat you. Because in Memphis, they kill police officers. So the community has an issue altogether. And the community of Memphis is a reflection of the black community, whether we want to deal with it or not. Because Memphis is a predominantly black city. And being a predominantly black city, you're dealing with black issues. You got black police officers. You got black citizens. Where you got 85% of the complaints are against black people. 85% of the complaints for the Memphis police are against black people because it's predominantly black. So it's an issue that needs to be dealt with. But don't nobody want to deal with the issue. But yet we want to go and talk about, Mr. Nichols. Yes, I hate that the man is dead. But we got to talk about, why do you want to see the man get beat to death? Why? If you watching this, share this, because this message needs to be, I want to know. Hit them comments, call the line. Why do you want to see a man get beat to death? Why are you not looking at this issue on your home front? When a police officer or when a gang member or another man kill another man, why isn't the outroar then? A life is a life. Mr. Nichols' life is important, but people in your community life is important too. Why do we want to keep watching videos of men we knew, men or women we knew are beat to death? And then people literally justify the death of a person. They did. It's nothing we could do to get them to come back. They are dead. Why are we justifying that? Why aren't we dealing with the issue of why do we want to watch it? It's something sickening going on to where you knew before it was put out that this man was dead. But I guarantee you millions of people, millions, watched the video to know, oh, he was beat. You knew he was beat before they put it out. But what is in your upbringing? What is in your mind? What is in your heart triggering you to go watch something like that? It's not entertainment because this really happened. But you've been programmed by entertainment that this is what I want to see. You've been programmed and you've been numb to the events that keep happening in life over and over and over again, that this is the norm. You're going to get to a point to where you're going to pay. You already do. UFC, the boxing, where you pay to see other people beat each other. And stuff like that can lead to death, but that's what you're conditioned to. You're conditioned to watch your brother kill each other. That's why you watched it. It's a heart issue. Nobody wants to talk about it. Everybody wants to just watch the video. Everybody wants to keep being quiet. It's time out for that. But the city of Memphis is a reflection of the black community. Let's be honest. We long for, we want to see black people in power. They're in power. And this is what happened. That's sad. So we need to deal with, why do we hate each other? Why? This is not, normally people want to talk about the white man. There wasn't no white people out there doing that beat. The white man wasn't beating that man. Then as a black person or a brown melanated person, you want to go watch another brother, 5 brothers. So that means you really want to see a beating. You want to see a killing. It's sad, but it's a deep-rooted issue. It's a deep-rooted issue. Why do you want to see this? Because, for one, over and over and over and over again, you get emotional. Your emotions get the best of you. Then emotions produce actions if they're not controlled. So the city of Memphis is emotional. That's why you got looting and everything is going down the way it's going down. But again, the city of Memphis is a reflection of the black culture. That's what we don't want to deal with. It is. The city of Memphis is very ingrained. So why do we hate each other? Why can't we stop at the point of, okay, this man is crying out for his people, and then you want to watch it? You want to watch it and you want to share this and you want to show other people. Why? Why is that your goal? Why? Is something wrong with you if you want to watch this, share this, and this is your goal? How do we fix it? Let's talk about it. Nobody wants to call the line. Nobody wants to deal with it. Hit them comments. You ain't got to call. But share this because this is sad. And again, I stated at the beginning of the video, we knew Mr. Nichols was dead beforehand. So why watch it? Why? Why? Why subject yourself to the beat? Then, where are the family? No, the police department has been going through this for years in the city of Memphis. He ain't the first, and I guarantee you he won't be the last because it's a heart condition. Now people are using this as, okay, they are police, he's a citizen, so let's make it a a systemic thing. No, this is a heart thing. All the issues in life stem from parenting, stems from spiritual issues, where you are so evil that you want to beat a man to death. And you are so evil that you want to watch and share this video. That's evil. Pure evil. You knew before you watched it the outcome, but yet barbaric in your nature, you had to go watch it. So the officers ain't the only ones to blame. The media for putting it out is to blame. You, if you watched it and shared it and showed somebody, you are the blame. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Everybody wants to blame the officers. Yes, they are at fault. They shouldn't have did it. But you are complicit. You are wrong as well if you watched and shared it. That shit, we knew the outcome. Why do you want to watch it? Hit them comments. And then, again, I stated, if you didn't protest, if you don't stand on when a gang member kill another person, be quiet, because everybody's life is important. When people get murdered in your city, wherever you are, if you are quiet and complacent, don't say nothing now. Because Mr. Nichols' life and another life is equally as important. But we got to use this as a teachable moment, not what people have got it. Oh, it's all about feelings. What I believe, and I could be wrong, but based on this and other natures of events, other events, the black community or the brown community are full of masochists, full of it. And what a masochist is a person who loves pain. We love pain. We hate to be loved, but we love pain. So you hate to be loved so bad, and you love to see pain so bad that you pay for it. You will go watch it. You will share it. That's why people like Charleston White are flourishing, because you look, when he tried to talk to people on the level of let's do better without being ignorant, nobody paid him any attention. But when the ignorance come out and it's F you, I hate you, I could tell who police are. I can't tell who criminal gang members are. But you can't, Philip, you can't tell who a criminal is. Police have a tire and gang members have a tire. And their actions show. A person's actions show you. But whether they're in a gang or whether they're in a police officer uniform, you shouldn't want to watch a beating, is the point. You could tell when somebody doing wrong. We got to get to the point to where we deal with issues. You could tell when somebody finna do something. It's something in us to know, hey, something ain't right. It is what it is. Police officers. But okay, why do people want to watch the video? Whether they're in uniform or not in uniform. Why do people want to share this video? I'm here for it. Why? What's wrong with people? But the thing is, why didn't this video get stopped from coming out? That's the issue too. They wanted you to be emotional. They wanted you to be angry. They, the media. They didn't have to put this out. Let's go back and revisit something. Emmett Till They was trying to keep his face from the public. His mother wanted it out there. So Mr. Nichols, not blaming her because she's dealing with stuff, but his mother could have stopped this. She could have stopped the video from getting out. That's what I'm saying. She couldn't have stopped what happened to her son. She wasn't there because these dudes were so evil that no matter who it was, they were going to beat them. And we got to use this as a teachable moment because Mr. Nichols isn't coming back. That's a sad truth. So another sad truth is you shouldn't be watching this video over and over again and sharing it. That's a sad truth. It's hard, but it's real. And you got to quit being triggered by your emotions. People, again, if you watch the video, you want it to be triggered. Where are the parents of these officers? Where are the friends of these officers? Where is Tyree's father? Where are the fathers in our community? Because we got to teach each other, hey, this ain't the way. We got to teach each other that we shouldn't want to see this. This is a hot topic, but we shouldn't want to see this. So again, if you watch the video, do a self-examination on yourself. Why did you want to see that? Why did you share that? Why? Why do you want to see a man you already knew was beat to death? You already knew this. This is what you wanted to see. You wanted to see this video. I'm not going to show it. I'm not. Because this ain't what this is about. Not before you press play, you knew the outcome. You knew it. Before you ever press play, you knew the outcome. So you wanted to get mad. You wanted to get upset so bad that you went and watched it. You wanted to cry. I watched my brother get beaten by Indianapolis police in 75 when he was wearing a post office uniform because he looked like a suspect. The police left him laying on the floor of KFC and just walked away. It was our word against theirs. This problem has been there for a long time. I agree. I hate that happened to your brother. I really do. And I agree this problem has been there for a long time. And I guarantee you didn't want to see your brother get beat like that. So, because your brother was wearing a post office uniform, they said he looked like a suspect. That's just what I'm gathering. I could be wrong. But in respect to your family, wrong is wrong. This is and he said that happened in 75. This is 2023. And we still want to see this. Some of us. We got to do better. We are not all going to do better. That's a natural fact as well. But examine yourself to why you want to see this. I guarantee you Mr. Phillip didn't want to see his brother get beat. Again, we have to, with the police issue is one thing. Not taking away from that. I will never take away from the police, the issue with the police and the civilians. But the police and the civilians got to find common ground. But as well, it starts at home. So we got to understand why we hate each other. And I'm talking about people who look like each other. And that's not just in the black community. But this issue right here, whether they had on, I'm going to say this. They probably used the fact that they had on uniforms to carry out what was in their heart. I believe that. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm going to go out and say that. It's wrong all the way across the board. So this is my thing to all the people. Why do you want to see this? Why? Hit them comments. I'm going to stay on here a few more minutes. You could call and we can have the conversation. 404-902-1853. And if you on YouTube, or if you're not on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're going to have these hard conversations. This is the Deprogram Show. Again, why do people want to see this? Why are people sharing this? And a lot of people probably even clicked on this video. If you clicked on this video because I titled the video, the Tyree Nichols video, and you wanted to see it, why? That's the issue. Why? When you clicked, I knew people were going to click on it, wanting to see the video. Why? What's in your heart? Even if you ever tell me or not, ask yourself, why do I want to see that? Why? What's going on with me that I want to see the beating? You want to see a man get beat to death. That's all I can show you, a still picture. I'm not showing you the video. I refuse. We already knew the outcome before it happened. We already knew it. So why do we even want to see it as individuals? And this ain't about no color. This is about why do you want to see it? I don't care what color you are, because you knew the outcome beforehand. It's barbaric. It's evil. JJ Moss. What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm checking out the live, and I just wanted to chime in real quick.
Go ahead. Got my brother Moss on the line. Go ahead.
Man, now the thing is, this whole thing is just been just a whole crazy situation, you know. And now that I finally got my page off lockdown, I'm gonna be going live about it tonight as well. But it's just the whole rollout of this Tyree Nichols situation, man. Look at how they presented it. You know, they hyped it up there like it was like a movie premiere or an album was dropping.
Yeah.
Like they geared it up like how a record label would do an album or a single release or something like that. And I get it, you know, people don't realize NBC, CNN, it's a business. And, you know, they're in the business of, you know, displaying bad news and all that type of stuff, and they knew this right here. This video was going to get a lot of attention, a lot of views and stuff like that. But I'm just like you, like we should be so used to seeing this type of stuff on a daily basis. Like we see it all the time on social sites. Like people get jumped, people get beaten, and all that type of stuff. So it's just like I don't really understand why people like were so hyped on wanting to see the video.
Think about this. Let me ask you this. The same reason you kind of alluded to it. The same reason why when they promote a fight that people want to go see somebody get beat. In a heavyweight fight, it's a potential that somebody could get killed. Right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
So it's a heart issue. Then my question to anyone, we knew that Mr. Nichols was dead before the video came out.
Exactly.
So why in the world do you want to see this? And then you want to go show people, oh, go look at the video. Why?
And then I don't get what's the point of sharing it. Everyone's seeing it. Everyone is watching the same footage that you saw. So what's the point of sharing it? And then I wanted to allude to something that you shared, that you said on your post the other day, and you were saying what's the difference between what happens to Tyree Nichols and what happens in our own community. And I have to agree with that. You know, I hate that happened to him.
Me too.
I feel like, you know, if we're gonna protest about this, then we need to protest about the same situations that happen in our own neighborhood, in our own backyard. Like when you see gang members jumping innocent people, Well, we don't do all that protesting. We don't do all that crying. We do the complete opposite. We pull out phones, we laugh, we pick at them and everything like that. And we don't try to protect nobody or none of that type of stuff. But now that this situation has happened, this is when the protests come out, all because it was police officers. It's no different than when people sitting there getting jumped, getting teased, and getting just belittled and stuff in our own neighborhood. We pull out phones, we make fun of it, and we share it and do all that other type of stuff. Like, I don't see any difference.
Nah, it's not a difference. And then it's like, again, we as a people, I talked about this. I don't know if you caught this. I said the city of Memphis is a reflection of the black community. Do you agree?
Repeat that.
The city of Memphis is a reflection of the black community.
I mean, pretty much.
And then, again, no disrespect to the man's mother, but she could have stopped the video from coming out, I believe, because it's her son.
It's a lot of people who saying that, that she should have,
but
put a stick to it.
But it's her right though. I don't.
It is her right. It's definitely her right. She has, she definitely has the right. But it just, I don't know. It's just this whole situation, and of course, it's not over with because it's more details is gonna be revealed about the whole situation. And it's just, man, this whole situation just got me feeling some type of way, man. Like, and then people was hitting me up and asking me, "Have I seen the video?" Like, I don't want to see it. Like, bro, we like, you mean tell me we're not tired of seeing trauma? You mean to tell me we're not tired of seeing each other getting beat and all that type of stuff? Like, come on, like, I don't want to see it. I don't.
Man, I put out this. I said we hate to be loved, and we love to be hated. And this is an example. We love hate so much that we want to go watch it. We are programmed so bad that we want to, I got to see the video. I want you to see it. I want you to feel. I want you to cry. I want you to hurt. You not hurt enough by knowing that the man is dead?
Exactly. And then not to mention, we're not even taking into consideration, there are people out there who probably have dealt with this personally. We're not even thinking, and sometimes we know this. Especially people that don't know, I'm from Memphis, and this has been going on since the 90s. Only difference is we didn't have the technology that we have today. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers and cousins and stuff who have been treated just like this, as far as with the Tyree Nichols. Only thing is they've been blessed enough to still live and live through it. But I really don't get it, man. It's like, why do we want to run to the drama? Like, why are we so drawn to it? Like, I can't do nothing but shake my head and people ask, like, I get tired of people asking me, have you seen it? I'm like, no, I don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to see it. Like, y'all not realize, like, it's people out here in this world who have dealt with this kind of trauma personally. And the thing is, you got people out there who know people personally who have dealt with this type of stuff, as far as police brutality or may have been jumped and stuff like that. And y'all just don't even think about the fact that consider their feelings or their emotions or their trauma. But y'all still want to hit them up and ask them, "Oh, have you seen the video?" Like, it's just people just on some real thirsty, selfish trauma type stuff, man. It's just
Then think about this. You just made me think about something. Just think about the people who went through this encounter. What is that doing for them? If somebody shared to them or show them,
that's what I'm talking about.
Just think what triggers and what emotions and what they dealing with and what anger do they want to release.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's the point I was getting across. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like, you got people, y'all know people personally who have dealt with this. And y'all not putting their thoughts, their trauma, y'all not considering how they really feel about it. Y'all know people who have dealt with this. And especially people who probably have dealt with this as far as being inside of these jails. Because let's not act like it happens in these jails as far as these CEOs who take advantage and abuse their power and they do a lot of crooked stuff too. It's just not the officers and you know what I'm saying out on the streets and patrolling and who's supposed to be protecting and serving, quote unquote, but it's these COs too. So I got plenty of family members who work inside of you know what I'm saying these correctional facilities and who have been COs, and then the stories I've heard, man, these COs do people dirty too.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people become police officers to exert or to exhibit, I'm gonna say, exhibit power that they never had because they was either bullied or picked on,
Mm-hmm.
and now they feel like, oh, this is my chance. Let me read this comment. There's a specific personality that strives to obtain mental and physical dominance over others. That personality is extremely competitive when applying for positions in security and police work. There should be some way to sort out that personality before hiring into a position. That would abuse. The problem lies in the selection process. When are police departments going to be held accountable in the selection process? Very, very interesting point and a great point. But
I like it.
this is the thing. I believe that police officers should, the way they dig in the background of a criminal, they should dig in your background if you want to be a police officer.
And I don't think they. I don't think they. I don't think they. I don't think the qualifications are enough. Because look at what they make people go through as far as for law school and to be a doctor, and and it's just like all you got to do is pass what a psych test, go through the academy, and do all this little simple training, and then there you go, you got a badge.
I'm thinking about this. DeJounte Murray, who plays for the Atlanta Hawks now, they went all the way back to the NBA went all the way back to his middle school, and all he's doing is playing a sport. But somebody who's responsible for looking after the community isn't looked over that way. That's a problem.
That's a very, very serious problem. Very serious problem. It's just like I said, I'm supposed to be going live tonight and talking about it because there's a lot of stuff I got in my my notes already. I want to speak on as far as this whole situation because it's just I just shake my head at it, because it's outside of the whole Tyree Nichols situation. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna speak on, man. So I'll be ready to catch it tonight.
Oh, I will. Let me ask you a question before you get off. What's that? How did you feel personally being from the city of Memphis when you just heard the news?
Like I said, it wasn't surprising.
Wow.
That's that, and of course, it gets to a point where we're not supposed to be numb to this type of trauma, but it comes to a point that we are. Like I said, I'm born and raised out of Memphis, and this has been going on since the '90s, and I'm pretty sure it was going on before I was born. It's just the simple fact that we didn't have the type of technology and cameras that we have today. It's been going on for a very long time, as far as the crooked Memphis Police Department system, and of course, we got crooked police systems all across this country. But I can only speak on as far as my hometown. So when that happened, it definitely wasn't a surprise. It's just what irked me the most is just how this whole video situation was handled, and it's like it just feels like it was like some kind of monetary gain for this, like how they prepped this up. As far as the video, I think that's what pissed me off the most. It's this video release. It's like I ain't gonna lie. I wish his mom would have kind of put a pause to it. But it's her call. We can't do nothing about that. But it's just how it's like they hyped it up like for 3 weeks, and then it's like they was preparing for a ride in the city. It's like they was hoping that would happen, so therefore they can get more news coverage. And I think they kind of failed at that because nothing really happened besides a couple of stores out in the East Memphis area got looted or whatever like that. But they was expecting how the LA riots happened far as with the Rodney King situation. That's what they were anticipating once this video released. And I think their agenda it failed. That mission basically failed. They was really hoping that the city was just gonna wild out, but all you saw was a lot of peaceful protests, which I can salute. I can salute to that. I'd rather see that than seeing the city being torn up.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, nothing you do at this point is going to bring Mr. Nichols back.
It's not. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help the cause. It's not gonna bring this young man back. And I'm putting together a small package to play in the beginning of the live before I go live. Dedicated to him because just learning more about him and stuff like that. I didn't know he was a professional. He was a skateboarder, and that hit home for me because I was a skateboarder growing up in my teen years for 4 years, and just learning more about him. So like I said, it just I'm gonna touch more on about it tonight, and it's more outside of it too because it's a bunch of rumors I'm hearing as far as surrounding why this happened, and because the way how everything happened from what I'm hearing, what happened in the video, how they attacked him like it was personal. Like it was like on some personal type stuff because that's what everybody's applying. Like everybody keep telling me, like, bro, if you would watch it, you would think that they had some personal against them. And then it's what the rumors that are circulating or why it happened. It's just, man. But like I said, more will be revealed. More will definitely be revealed.
And tell the people your channel so they'll what time you'll be going live so they can know how to get in contact with you and watch it.
I will be going live 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all check out the Moss Network. Page is finally unlocked. Also, be on the lookout for the website, mossworld.net, coming very soon. So therefore, you guys can subscribe directly to the website. You guys won't have to worry about the YouTube channel being banned or anything like this. So I got the website coming very, very soon, man. And shout out to my brother IMJR for always being supportive and always holding it down for me.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate the call, brother, and we'll definitely be in touch.
I bet.
Yeah, that was my brother JJ Moss, who's actually from Memphis. So, hey, man, this is a very touchy subject, but some conversations need to be had. And again, if you're on here, hit the comments or you can call. If I don't get a call, I do like 2 more minutes and I'm gonna hop off here. But I appreciate everybody who rock with the channel, who rocks with, even if you disagree, anybody who's willing to have a conversation, because this is deeper than just me. This is deeper than just Mr. Moss. This is a problem in the community overall. It's a problem. And we got to get to the root of the issue. Again, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the D Program Show. But more importantly, why do you want to watch this video? Why do you want to watch something you already know the outcome to? Why? Condolences to the Nichols family. I hate that happened to that young man. Regardless of why it happened, it happened. Because some things isn't our business. If it were personal, then we got to learn to deal with personal issues. Again, one of the main things is we got to quit being so emotional, especially as men. It's without it being controlled. I understand if you upset, but learn how to control your emotions. Again, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. This is the D Program Show. Like, share, comment, and subscribe We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate the call. And again, why do you want to watch this video? Why are we conditioned the way we are conditioned? What is the problem? Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the D-Program Show. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. Share this. Hit them comments even after I'm gone, and we can have this. We can come back for a part 2 and have the discussion. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm gone.